Hi, I'm KK,
And I'm Ty.
and this is Grace in the Grind podcast. And today, Tavia is leading the way.
All right, I am the leader. Okay. Today we're going to be talking about faith in the fame game, exploring basically what it really means to stay rooted in Christ in an industry that's all about fame, fortune, credits, validity, vainness, and everything.
Viral moments.
Yes, everything of the sorts. For me specifically, I would definitely say that loving God is the easy part, but ultimately you have to be careful not to compromise yourself, right? Because really, here in Hollywood, it could get very, you could be compromising yourself and not really even knowing it, basically, because it could start really subtle, like, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go to this little party, just do a little networking and stuff, all that. And then next thing you know, you skinny dipping in the pool. I don't know. Like, maybe that's a bit extreme, but no, it can really get like that really quick if you're not careful.
So, yeah, I definitely agree. You can end up at parties thinking it's just a party, and it becomes something totally different than what you are used to. A party being, yeah, that's kind of what they say about Hollywood, like selling your soul. Sometimes people don't even know that they're selling their soul. They're just having a good time and thinking, okay, this is California, this is how things go, and it's not. It's not at all. So I do agree with you about like having to be more attentive and aware on what's going on around you and what environment you're putting yourself in, because it might look normal, but things can get weird very quickly.
Oh, time. You don't even know what they got going on in that background. Like, yeah.
And then you get caught up, slip and slide baby oil. That's all I
Okay.
Like you get caught up and it just become a whole different world.
It's a whole different ballgame, yeah.
Something that you ain't even signed up for. You didn't know you signed up for.
Yeah.
You.
Ultimately, I feel like here sometimes ignorance is bliss, because the more you don't know, the better. Once you know, now you know. So now you just guilty by, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And they kind of prey on you too a little bit.
For sure.
They definitely do.
Yeah. Like, again, coming out here, you have to be aware. You can't be lacking. You have to have full discernment, because it's like a fish out of water. If you don't know, oh yeah, they gonna be on that with you.
Like my brother just moved here from Texas, my blood brother, and I be telling him like, bro, wake up, like you got to be aware of your surroundings out here. It's not Texas. It's not the same what you're used to. Like you got to wake up. You got to pay attention, because if you don't, they're gonna eat you up and swallow you.
Man,
Whole.
That part.
Yeah, so I definitely understand that part.
As far as selling your soul, Illuminati, Scientology, like the list can go on and on.
Gee.
When I tell y'all,
it's cults out here.
Cults, like, y'all, okay. I don't know what I want to start with, because I've experienced so many things that I never thought like this stuff really happened in real life. And do. Like,
I always tell people, you cannot, like, aliens and stuff, nobody is coming up with the word alien out of the blue. You can't draw something you've never experienced or seen before. Like, you have to see this stuff in order to draw it or to write about it. Like, it's not made up.
yeah,
It sounds made up because that's what they want you to think, but it's not. Like, I'm sorry to say, but aliens are real.
I believe that too. I honestly do.
Aliens are real.
Maybe we're the aliens.
To them.
That part.
We could be the alien.
So, quick story time. I obviously moved out here. Well, maybe y'all don't know, but I moved out here for acting and music. So everybody know, like, the first thing you do if you move out here to be an actor is you go to, what is it? Now I'm drawing a blank. What is the name of it? It's been so long. we'll type it in there for y'all later. Yeah. But this is place you go to, and it's in Burbank, and everybody know this is what you got to do. You got to go sign up. They're gonna get you your headshots. This is gonna put you in the system so they can call you to start doing like extra work, this, that, and the third. So I get there the first day. Mind you, it's people camped out that's been there since 2, 3 in the morning. They only take like the first, it's like an odd number, like 73 people. After that, everybody go home. Literally, I didn't know. I'm like maybe I had to be like number 100 and something. And so as I'm about to walk back to my car, these people approach me. And they have a flyer. They in business attire. They were like, "Oh, we have free acting classes. Bet I'm gonna get a free acting class on the Hollywood. Cool, let's do it." That's like, yeah, it's at our location headquarters or whatever. I'm like, all right, bet. So I go. Long story short, it was a Scientologist, and I didn't even know what that was, but I did have
what, girl?
the Scientology people.
Oh gosh.
And this is a huge thing out here. Like, I had no idea on who they were before. However, something in my spirit said Google it, and I Googled it, but I still went because I was still
interested.
I was
like
curious. I'm like, what is this, you know? And so I ultimately just wanted that free acting class. And I got it, by the way. And they was actually, they gave some good pointers or whatever. Yeah. But like, baby, when I tell you I pulled up to the headquarters, it's huge. They have another headquarters on Sunset Boulevard, and it's like a college campus. Like, and then they also advertise it like, oh, well, Tom Cruise and all these other A-list actors, they're all in it, and you know. And so, baby, they took me into this room. They gave me an IQ test. They literally, it was so strange.
They seem legit.
They do. But it's just like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, this is getting cold. Like, and then I said, I'm a Christian. That's the first thing I give. Like, literally, I'm in the room. Like, and they ask me random questions. Then they send this lady in there. Once they see, like, I'm standing firm in who I am as in God and everything. They like, oh, well, I get it because, you know, I grew up Baptist too. And I used to be a Christian. And I said, baby, I stood 10 toes. And I got up out of there. And to this day, when I tell you they still send me stuff, and I done moved twice, and they still send me stuff, and they still email me, and I'm like, bro, please remove me from the list. But
ASAP.
Like, but it's that easy. Like, just because they know you hungry, you moving out here, you knew you don't know nothing. Like, they could easily, like, had I not been again rooted in Christ, and this, you know, out here, I could have been as good as gone.
Oh yeah. And if you don't know who you are, they will tell you who you are. Mm-hmm. Working in this industry is completely different. Like, I'm military brat. I'm military, so I did 6 years in the military. So
thank you for your services.
I'm used to like structure. Out here, there is it's no structure.
It's just one day this, one day that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They change the rules so frequently, you'll be confused walking down the street. Right now, jaywalking is legal in California. 2 weeks ago, it was illegal. Like, stuff like that. Like, it's just different. They park on the side of the roads out here. In Texas, you can't park on the side of the road. You cannot park in front of somebody else's house without getting towed or getting the police called on you. They do it here freely. I can. It's just weird. It's very weird. I'm going to a different lane with that, but it's weird. As far as, like, walking with God in this industry, like she said, you gotta stand 10 toes down with what you believe in. Because if you don't, you'll find yourself somewhere you never imagined you would be. You didn't probably even know it existed. Mm-hmm. They're gonna introduce it to you because you're willing. It's that simple. Mm-hmm. You're willing. Mm-hmm. Now, if you get them good feelings and, you know,
listen to it.
God telling you, hey, man, this ain't right.
The spirit man coming alive. You better know.
You better listen to it, because California is nothing to play with. You can easily find yourself in the darkest places out here. And thinking the people that put you in those dark places gonna help you get out of those dark places is crazy. They're not gonna help you.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Now, as far as Illuminati,
I don't know nothing about no Illuminatis.
I don't know nothing, but I do think it's real. And I'm going to just leave it out there.
I think it's real, too. Oh, man, it was this thing on X going viral when that boxer went to some type of dinner or something, and he was like, oh, they killing kids and having them drink their blood. Mm-hmm. I'm going to look it up, and I'm going to put it in this video for sure.
Bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. They held me down, and they made me watch little kids get I don't give a fuck anymore. They fucking took me to the fucking woods, bro, and they fucking tied. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They fucking tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog. I absolutely don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck, bro. They me. I was 2 years old. They yes, I fucking lost it. They're little kids.
He doesn't want to take us all, so let's go. Come on, man. He doesn't want to take us.
Come on, fuck this guy, dude. Bro, fuck this dude, dude.
Who?
Bro,
Do
you know the higher elites, bro. You already know who they are, bro.
You know the path you're going down is dangerous, my friend.
I don't give a fuck. I don't.
But that kind of like opened my eyes, and it was all over social media. Like streamers and YouTubers was trying to go and find a location that they was at, and sure enough, that location is real. It's a real location, and I guess they sacrifice people there. They sacrifice kids, and pretty much that's the Illuminati. Like that's the people that dictate if you live or if you die. It's very powerful, and he wasn't the first person to say that. It's another podcaster who's actually been, and he acted as if look he was interested in it, but he wasn't interested in it just to get the experience of it.
Like he went undercover type.
He went undercover. I'm gonna get all this information for y'all, but yeah, so I do believe it's real.
I do too.
I'm just scared. Not gonna hold you. I'm scared because the way they destroyed that boy's career after that, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, you know they quick to blackball
What?
you out here. What?
They made him fail a drug test, all types of stuff. Like they took his titles away. It was crazy. And then his fellow boxers was calling him like, "Hey, we know what you're talking about is real, but you can't say this publicly."
I care about you a lot, and I can assure you from my own personal experience that they can touch you. Well, bro, my door gets kicked in if I say what I'm thinking. You know there's going to be people who believe you're just saying this because you've, I don't know, had a mental breakdown or taken drugs and you're repeating
Of course.
some of the...
Like they not gonna let you live.
You
like,
see how they do my man? Yeah, don't even get me going on. Yeah, that's a whole other topic. Cause not my guy, but y'all listen to Ye. If y'all listen to a lot of other people, like some things that they say, you really gotta pay attention because they be telling you and like. Not even in code. It's like in literally plain and simple. You gotta.
But see, with the black community, they quick to call you crazy,
man,
because it sounds crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
It's just some crazy stuff that I've been through. Ooh, bars.
Okay, plug it. Yeah, because like sacrificing people in general sound crazy, but crazy. Is it really that crazy though?
Like the Epstein files. Oh,
like honestly, the Bible. In our in what we believe.
Yeah.
What did they do in the old times, in the Old Testament, before Jesus came?
Yeah.
He was the ultimate sacrifice, right?
Yeah.
And that's why we don't have to do sacrifices anymore. But they always had a lamb, a ram, a this, a that, and the third. That was a thing that they did to atone for their sins. So in our religion. So what do you think they're doing in others? It's very much true. Not crazy if you think about it. Like
it's real.
Let's talk about it.
Put it like that. It ain't that crazy when you put it like that. But in today's world, like that's why Jesus came.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't have to do all that stuff no more. So in our head, it's crazy because we know like we don't live that life. We don't do that. We believe in God. We believe in Jesus. But it's still people out here who do that. What's that singer name, rapper? I don't even know what she is, but they always call her crazy. They sacrifice animals, cats and dogs, and she still do it. Oh my gosh. See, this is a whole nother thing. I'm gonna look her up.
Well, then that's when I start thinking it's either Illuminati or it's like some type of satanic ritual.
But they call her crazy too because she be coming out saying that the truth, this is the truth about this and this is the truth about that. Mm-hmm. What is her name, yo? Oh, no.
No. They be calling her weird.
It's a black girl.
Azealia Banks.
Azealia Banks. She sacrificed animals to this day. And she be saying like, oh, Beyonce, Jay-Z, yay, da, da, da. She have a lot to say, but nobody want to listen because she comes off crazy. Or because we think she's crazy. Like, that's our mentality. Like, what she's saying is crazy, so she got to be crazy. Really, we might want to listen.
I think Orlando Brown, not that far off. I feel like he's been in the industry for so long as a child star, seeing everything firsthand and still having to, you know what I'm saying, throughout his whole adulthood. I think him, what's the lady he be with who always got something to say? What's her name? Is it Winter? Storm. What is her name? We'll put it in there too. But like I watched a couple of their videos and again, I be believing it because it don't sound, after being out here, like I said, and seeing things.
It don't sound too far fetched.
It don't sound far fetched. So
yeah, a lot of these child
and that's why I
celebrities
have grace for them, and I have like, cause man,
they went through a lot, and we had no idea. Now I understand why Romeo went under his dad. Bow Wow stuck with Snoop and JD. Like, it wasn't too much transitioning. Like Chris Brown still been with his mama. She's still his manager, right?
I don't know.
But for his childhood, yeah.
You need your parents around because baby, when that
you do. What was that? What was
the Nickelodeon documentary?
Nickelodeon. No. Was it Nickelodeon?
Yeah, Quiet on Set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon. That was too much.
What's his name? He was like the whole one of the man.
That was too much.
In a hot tub. Let me stop. Don't get me going. Do not get me going.
And that's the scary part. Like, even
kids.
Like, even to this day, it's still happening. I just seen on the news that some priests have been molesting boys at some Catholic church.
That's been going on since.
In 2026, they're just not getting caught, but they continue to do it after others got caught. It's crazy.
Some people don't care.
That's crazy.
It is.
That's what I thought about. When I seen it, I'm like, today? Y'all still? What is happening? Y'all not paying attention? Oh, y'all thinking y'all just that 1% that is not going to get caught. But God.
They think they the exception.
But God, you might not get caught today, tomorrow, 5 years, 10 years, but you gonna get caught.
When you meet your maker, you gonna have to pay. Hello.
Yes, you are. You definitely will have to pay. Nobody is off limits. Not the wealthy, not the rich, not the poor, not the middle class. Nobody is off limits. Everybody has their day. Everybody has their time, and it's all on God's schedule.
All on God's.
It's all. And he don't work on our time, by the way.
Man.
Trust me, because I be wanting him to get got right now, and it ain't nothing happening.
Yeah.
Then 5 years later, they going through it. I'm like, really, God? See, I would have been happy when I asked you, but then now I don't even care. And that's the point.
That's the point.
I had to grow. Ooh, it's a whole. You got to grow out of those feelings, and he's teaching you that you can. He's showing you that you can. Not even teaching you. He's showing you that you can. Growth.
You gotta trust his timing. Like, his timing is so perfect, so impeccable, so just spot on. Like, and in hindsight, like you saying, like down the road, years later, you'll be like, oh wow, now I see what you was doing there.
Yeah.
Like now I see.
Yeah.
But in that moment,
I didn't need
you. You would never know. You was probably mad, but again, I realizing it was really.
It was only God. Yeah.
And so, because it don't be, sometimes they look at the devil busy. Sometimes it don't be the devil. It really be God whole time.
It be God. I read this morning on 1 Samuel, I think it was chapter 16, where God is saying, humans only see what's visible to them. I see what's in your heart. That's exactly what it said.
He knows the plans. Jeremiah 29:11. Yeah. He knows the plans. He knows the author. He's the author and the finisher. The beginning from the end. You know. So yeah, you already know how that's gonna play out.
Yeah. Y'all need to go read 1 Samuel because it's getting juicy. I'm in chapter 16. It's getting juicy. He finna make what he already did. He made David king.
Okay.
Now David going to go check on and play the little thing for the old king, which is Saul. Cause Saul going through it mentally.
Ooh,
God putting him
tormented,
through it.
Right?
He's getting tormented mentally. So it's like a leer that only David know how to play.
When I tell you, okay, so y'all also need to watch. I've been telling everybody, watch House of David. The first season is on Prime. The second season is on The Wonder Project. But baby, when the first time he went to the king and he played and he sang, I literally had goosebumps and I broke down in tears.
Oh
When
my
I
God, that's
tell
why you've been
you-
telling me to. Okay,
When
because I'm
I-
right there. I
Yes,
wasn't
yes.
expecting. Now, but today I met David. So now I understand why she's been telling me to watch this show. Gotcha.
And literally, like when the first season came out, I was where she is. Like I was reading Samuel and that whole story. And it was like such perfect time how like God allowed that all to unfold for me to read the Bible and then also get like a visual like depiction of it.
Yeah.
And like when I tell you, when he played that harp for that king and he sang, I said, baby, when the spirit of the Lord comes upon my heart, I will sing like David sang. That Fred Hammond lyric, it hit so much different.
Now she really got me wanting to watch it.
It hits so much
the
different.
Bible it says that he
I would dance like David danced.
he had
That's how he
beautiful
used to sing.
eyes and he
Real
was
handsome.
very, very handsome. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
excited. See,
You
I
gotta
get
watch
excited.
You
The
gotta
Bible world. Listen, y'all talking about drama.
Tough.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Some of the
So
parts
much.
are a little boring, and it's just like,
Yeah, everything's gonna have its like
But
valleys, but it's a
when
lot.
it kick off,
Busting. It's cracking.
child,
Yeah.
I'm excited about this because God got David, which is the new king, taking care of the old king, who don't even know that David is the new king.
Mm-hmm. He said he's trying to find out who the Saul anoint, who the Saul not Saul, who did Samuel anoint, who did he anoint? Whole time,
It's David,
the one y'all least
the
suspect,
one that's taking care of him.
the one y'all least suspect, the weakest, the shepherd boy.
The shepherd boy, the youngest of his brothers.
Mm-hmm.
What's crazy is he wasn't even there at I would say the church. He wasn't even there at like the church where Samuel was anointing. God was choosing, and God said, no, it's none of them.
There's none of them.
So he asked I forgot the dad's name. He asked him if he had another son, and he said yes. He's tending to the sheep.
Maybe Jesse. Am I getting it wrong?
Jesse, it is Jesse.
Is it
It's
Jesse?
Jesse. Yep. He said he's tending to the sheep. So he sent for him. He came, and sure enough,
That part he did what he sent for him.
he said,
When I tell you, when something is for you, you even got to be in the right place at the right time sometimes. Like God will send for you.
mm-hmm.
That's mine. That's mine right there. Let me
Yep.
come in. Yeah. So,
Yep, that is true.
and that's why I had to learn to, like you say, once you mature, you can really like know it's like it's gonna happen. However it's supposed to
Yeah.
happen. You're
Yeah.
gonna be. God gonna put you in a position. Period. As long as you keep Him 1st.
Mhm.
You know, you stay
Stay consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna.
And he knows you're gonna sway away sometimes, but come back. Come back.
Always.
Always come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will tell y'all though, my happiest moments is when I'm closest to God. And I say when I'm closest to God because when I came back from the military, I started to get close to God, but then it swayed because I got a distraction. But now I'm so like grounded.
Mm-hmm. That's something God to do. Ground you.
I'm so grounded in my faith.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell me not a thing.
Yeah.
It ain't no distraction. I'm going to read my Bible. I'm going to listen to my sermon. It's like, sometimes I even think I overdo it, but
You can
I'm
never
going to do
overdo
it. Gonna do it.
Always.
Yeah.
Man. Anything else? I don't. Like, I think that was good. It was.
Hopefully this 20 minutes, y'all. Y'all know we trying. We not about talking about more, but she has to go take care of her car.
Man.
Life happens.
To life.
Yeah, and I got a text message today. Lord, I was scared to go home. Not like that. But no. Sheesh. Life happens.
Life be like him, but God be Godin'.
He do.
So,
And we're going to get through this like we always do.
always.
What?
Keep God first.
Keep God first and stay awake. And
Stay
grounded.
low.
And grounded. And grounded.
And grounded. Stay grounded. I like that.
All right. Stay grounded. That's the name of it. So. Okay. Period. Bye.
Time be steady ticking, so I cannot take it slight. I got this grind up in my grace for every stripe that saved my life. Answer the call, now we clocked in and see my God, he played a win. Left at the odds, be so confused. Why? Cause I cannot lose. Grace in the grind, grace in the grind. It be the grace in the grind, grace in the grind, grace in the grind, grace in the grind. See, we caught and clocked in, and my God gon' always win, yeah, time after time.